Hello my friends, Jim Blackburn here. We are on Catalina Island, 25 miles off the coast of Los Angeles, California. If you've been watching some of our other videos, you've been with us during this journey up to the top of the mountain. I'd like to tell you a little bit about taking action. You see, when we were at the bottom of this mountain, the bottom of the hill, it was merely impossible to plot out our every step. Map out, our whole path up to the top, because we couldn't see that far. In fact, we couldn't even see more than 20% of the mountain from the point at which we were standing. So sometimes you need to take a step, whether it's one step or two steps, without actually knowing what your third, fourth, and fifth, and sixth step might be. And once you finish your first and second step, all of a sudden you see from a new perspective, and new paths start to open up. And you're then able to plot out your next couple steps. But at that point, you might not even be able to plot out the whole rest of the trip. But step by step, by having the courage to take a step and having the faith that the rest of the steps will work themselves out, you're able to make it to the top of the mountain. And that applies to anything in life, any type of goal that you may have. Hello, my friends. Jim Blackburn here. If you've been following along, you've seen us climb 2 miles up to the highest point on Catalina Island, 25 miles off the coast of California. I'm not going to walk you through our whole journey, as you can go and look at our other videos, which pretty much talks about that. But what I did want to tell you in this video is the power of personal branding and what exactly it is. You see, this whole trip, I've been inviting you into my personal life and introducing you to my wife, and in some of my other videos you get to see my home and my cats and where I live in downtown Chicago. And that's important because people need to know you outside of your business, and that's how you build trust, and that's frankly how you get people to like you. And so when people like you and they resonate with you and they have something in common with you, they're going to want to go along for the ride and work together with you. So when you start your business, it's very important to let them in on as much personal life of yours as you can, with feeling comfortable, so that they really get to know you.
It's a big cone.
What is it?
Big cone.
Holy smokes!
It's a really nice one.
That's a big cone. Here's that chain. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Sometimes there's obstacles or people in your way, and you just got to go over them, or go around them, or whatever you can to achieve your goal. All right, so we're at the bottom, and we just looked up to exactly where we made it to, and my God, we didn't realize how high it was. So I want to point out a pole, okay? There's a stake up there that we're going to zoom in on, and that was the first point we made it to. And then the mountain that's just a little bit higher up and to the left, that's where we were. Hi, Jim Blackburn here. I just asked Oli, my wife, if she would have climbed to the top of the mountain if she knew exactly where we were climbing to while we were at the bottom still. And she said no. And I said, well, why not? And she started coming up with reasons why. We don't have any shoes, we don't have any food, we don't have the proper gear, all of these things, right? But if you've been following us along in this series, you would see that we made it to the top of the mountain, we made it all the way down, there were plenty of obstacles, yet we did it. And the only thing that would have stopped us from accomplishing our goal of getting to the top of the mountain was ourselves and our thoughts. So keep your thoughts positive, and don't let you be the only one that prevents you from accomplishing your dreams and goals.